So today I'm gonna talk about echo chambers, Facebook's terms of service, and could they actually use the 10-year challenge to improve their facial recognition? Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Celestial Sweet. This is a channel where nothing is sacred and triggers are something you'll have to deal. But the reason I talk about this is to try to explode your echo chamber. It's important to hear other people's thoughts and actually not scream with emotion when hearing someone else's opinion. So let's get down to business. What is an echo chamber? So, echo chambers work by when you like a certain type of content or a certain type of viewpoint, algorithms will work out things that either coincides with that content's viewpoint or that type of content, so that your feed is totally custom made for you. So it's quite funny how I like things on my newsfeed, the algorithms improve and suggest new things, and if I don't like a certain type of viewpoint or a certain type of content, it will almost automatically just sift its way out of my newsfeed because I don't watch it, I click down like or something like that. So echo chambers, they create an environment in which a person only encounters beliefs and opinions that strengthens or coincide with their own beliefs and existing viewpoints. Alternative ideas and counterpoints to the narrative you are finding particularly interesting will actually not be visible on your feed. But the ideas you like and agree with are fed and will create a situation where it seems that like the whole world is actually agreeing with you, even though you might be quite stupid. Like for instance, if I like conspiracy theories, everything that will emerge on my feed will be conspiracy theories. This, in essence, will lead me to think that everyone in the world likes exactly what I do, and creates a feeling that this problem might be bigger than it actually is. This can feed very radical ideas and also very weird ideas, like are politicians a leader being lizard men sent from another planet to eat us? So guys, let me walk you through it. You Google aliens 2 a.m. in the morning, you're tired, you just want to have some fun. The amount of time you spend watching it, the algorithms learn that you find it interesting and then creates new content that you can watch. And we all know that scientists explaining things takes a long time and it's boring, so you just quickly repulsively shove it away down in the ditch because you don't want to see the alternative that is actually explaining why this phenomenon is happening. So then you get into abductions and you get into cover-ups, things get a little bit more interesting, it gets tasty. Then when the algorithms have learned that you find this type of content really interesting, they create more. Then you get in touch with other channels, other people that talks about this, talks about it being a cover-up, and then they recommend, for instance, lizard politicians, and wham ba bam, Hillary is a lizard. Well, Hillary Clinton does look like a lizard. But in all earnesty, it can seriously skew the view we see the world, and it can easily seem like everyone thinks exactly like you or me. So how does it work? Well, apps and sites place cookies on your browser which lets different sites communicate between each other on what you find interesting and what you stayed a long period of time watching. In different applications and in their terms of service, they explicitly state that they communicate between other apps and other devices that you might meet or encounter in your daily life. So the echo chambers then only echoes back content and information that you enjoy and do not repulsively shove away directly when you see it. This is a quite attracting thing at first. For instance, if I want to buy a couch, Wherever I go, I will face couches in the advertisement department. Whichever side I go to, they will all by cookies know what I might like next. For instance, they can get a profile on you on what you like and what you dislike, which political party you like and which you don't like in 1 second. But why advertisement agencies do this, or why applications and sites do this, is to maximize profits for businesses. To maximize your spending is quite a dumb thing to do. Many of you have heard about, for instance, when you talk about certain type of topics around your phone, they will actually start appearing on your phone. Many speculated that this might be a conspiracy theory, but it's actually true. In the terms and agreements, it actually states that it is possible. I'm not saying they do, but I've tested this myself and it actually works. So when I started to reject the terms and services of most applications, it went away, and my advertisement feed also went away. Even though I tried to broaden my views, I've had experience myself when it comes to, for instance, the Me Too movement. When I encounter only 1 or 2 posts about Me Too, while people I know encounter maybe 40 to 60 on their feed. So the problem here is that this creates 2 opposing sides of polarization, whereas I can say I've never seen this, and my friends can say I've seen this everywhere, everyone is talking about it. So why is this dangerous? Well, for instance, this alienates us from colliding and fermenting our own ideas and viewpoints. This leads to a political and social climate whereas you do not interact with different ideas or groups to improve and evolve your own thinking. This also creates and triggers unnecessary tribal belonging amongst groups, which can lead to violent conflicts which we see between the right and the left today. This leads people to get unreasonably angry and unable to logically deal with conversations when facing a different type of question than they're used to. This is crucial to improve and evolve your own thinking. You need to collide with others to segment and ferment your own ideas and your viewpoint of the world. This creates a world where people do not express their viewpoints amongst each other, share and grow together, but it makes people feel uneasy, unheard, alienated, segregated. It makes us feel vulnerable and it makes us hate each other. This also leads people to not wanting to ask questions. I mean, you might see it like someone's being impolite, but this person might seriously never have considered your viewpoint before. Can see this around the social climate I'm in. Because if I would say I'm not a feminist because I have an alternative theory that I think is better than feminism, I would be considered a misogynist even though they haven't even heard my theory yet. My theory might be better than yours. But people get unreasonably angry because we're not colliding our thoughts and ideas anymore, because people just get snowflaked and triggered. Echo chambers lead to the only thing the creators of internet did not want, a safe space snowflake censored reality. We cannot censor the entire internet to fit your own need, and if we do this, we will only create emotionally fragile human beings that cannot cope with the reality as it is. If you can't handle another person's idea, then what use are you to humanity? And this is why professors and teachers are scared to death to even teach these days, because when people anonymously can report their teachers for microaggressions and this and that, young person who has just started college with 0 life experience get to dictate what teachers with 40 years experience get to say is absolutely absurd. It's censorship. But since the parents today are fucking sheltering their kids, of course they're gonna be fucking triggered with every fucking word they hear. Stop fucking putting a silver spoon in your kid's mouth. The world is a dangerous place and censoring it is not gonna help. It's extremely dangerous when it comes to government propaganda and censorship. The government can so easily buy influencers and other media outlets to feed a narrative it wants you to see. Unbeknownst to the public, this has been done by the Swedish state, I might add, successfully subjugating any reasonable discussion on the issues of immigration and integration here in Sweden. I think it's abundantly clear that everyone fucking hates censorship, so it baffles me how the neoliberal Marxists nowadays just want to censor fucking everything. Jesus Christ, man. So why I have to talk about censorship being bad these days, it baffles my mind. It's like we're living in the movie Idiocracy. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it, because that's basically reality these days.
Pretty sure what's killing the crops is this Brondo stuff.
But Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is that you want us to put water on the crops.
Yes.
Water. Like out the toilet?
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. There are electrolytes. Do you even know?
It's what they use to make Brondo.
Yeah, but why do they use them to make Brondo?
Because Brondo's got electrolytes.
After several hours, Joe finally gave up on logic and reason and simply told the cabinet that he could talk to plants and that they wanted water.
So we've all heard about the article that circulated on the internet recently talking about the 10-year challenge being a scam. Is it or is it not? This actually got so big that Facebook actually felt the need to come out and comment on this, which says a lot in my opinion about the matter. Facebook has actually said that they distanced themselves from the 10-year challenge after an article set off speculation that the social media giant could be secretly mining data for facial recognition research. A professor at NYU Stern School of Business said that this is a perfect storm for machine learning, and gotta be honest with you, I totally agree. The funny thing about it is that you probably did it as well. So the challenge has generated more than 5.2 million engagements on Facebook. Holy crap, how many stupid people are there? Just 3 days.
It's got electrolytes.
And I'm not saying that you're stupid if you like these types of things. It's just that I get super frustrated when people don't know about this, and I feel that if Facebook is using our data for research to earn money and maximize business, they could at least give us a fucking share. Or at least fucking tell us about it. She said, and I quote, "It presented Facebook with a terrified opportunity to learn to train their systems to better recognize small changes in users' appearances," she told to CBS News. So even though I think the article might be a fraud, I think this is entirely plausible, because reading through Facebook's terms and services, it becomes abundantly clear that there is something creepy shit going on. It baffles my mind how people don't read the terms and services, because I've seen some weird fucked up shit while going through the terms and services, like they own information that you post and they can use it for advertisement purposes. So if you guys want, I could post an entire video on the Facebook's terms and services, but this video is already too long, so that will be another 30 minutes. But post a comment down below if you want me to go through it. Skimming through the terms and services, it becomes quite clear that Facebook can operate, change and edit a huge part of your life. It is very clear that Facebook can use your data to improve and develop for social good type of applications. That includes facial recognition. That includes basically everything. This, however, is not available in my country right now. And when reading the terms of services, you get a kind of creepy underlying feeling that Facebook has broadened their terms of services so much that they can basically do anything with the information they want to. This, in my opinion, is a huge creep factor, because they don't state what type of applications, research or social good they want to use our information for. So for instance, when Facebook had a campaign that you would change your Facebook photo and to different fonts to support or protest against a matter, I'm quite sure that they used it for mass psychology research, so tough luck for you. People don't really read the terms of services anymore, and what they actually state is really creepy, because they can use every amount of information on you they want for whatever reason they want. They can sell the information to third parties. The terms of services does not explicitly say that the research is not sold, for instance, to countries or to businesses. They can sell it to China, how to improve their censorship, how to improve mass psychology. They can sell their research for any type of benefit they want. Basically, they own all the information on you. They also show you how to extract this information and what type of information they have on you, which I think is good, but it was pretty confusing as how to do this. So as you can see here on the terms of service along Facebook recognition, where our technology analyzes the pixels in photos and videos, such as your profile picture and photos and videos that you've been tagged in, to calculate a unique number which we call a template. We compare other photos and videos on Facebook to this template, and if we find a match, we'll recognize you. I mean, this sounds creepy as fuck in my opinion, so I think maybe everyone should read the terms and services and probably do the same as me and quit Facebook. To my final point, so can Facebook actually use the 10-year challenge as a scam? I think that is clear as day. In the terms of service agreement, it states clearly that they are able to use it. However, if Facebook is actually responsible for the 10-year challenge, I find that dubious because they're not that dumb. So even if they were responsible, they would probably have licensed it to a third party and make it go away. So to conclude this video, yes, Facebook can do it. Facebook can basically do anything with your information and sell it as research or do whatever. So even though Facebook claims that they don't have a part in the 10-year challenge, I'm sure as heck that they are capitalizing on it, and they're probably using your information right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you see me on the next episode. I'm gonna try to post one episode a month, approximately, maybe more. But hopefully you'll follow me on my journey, see where this leads. Have a nice one. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm the Celestial Swede, and this little cutie is Luna.